At this time, we will have an opportunity for the public to comment and inquiry. If you have something that you'd like to talk to us about, please come to the microphone, state your name and address, and
Hello, my name is Israel Caliban. I'm at 226 Sussex Avenue, Morristown Township. And some months ago, I had suggested to our Morris Republican Committee something about forming a non-profit that would encourage people to participate so we could get cameras all around the town to make it more safe. And it was just several days ago, I was happy to hear from Louise that actually the police department in Morris Township was encouraging people that did have cameras on their streets to register them with the Morris Township Police Department, and so that when there's a crime committed, they would know where to go. So this encouraged me to move forward with this, and then today, as I'm browsing around on Facebook and I see the mayor, Bruce, which I wasn't looking for, but thank God I found you, and that encouraged me. And Peter was there talking about the app, so I'm going to tomorrow look up and find out what's an app. But at any rate, this gave me the idea that maybe we should talk about it here, because I'm willing to do the legwork, to do the work, and looking for partners, though, to handle the money and the paperwork. I can't do everything. So I figured maybe it'd be good to publicize this here, and again, to the committee, and I talk now to the Democrat committee as well. If we get word around, maybe we'll find people who want to help and do this and make this town as safe as possible that it could ever be by having a camera on every single house, on every single street. Thank you very much.
thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Israel.
Good evening, I'm Diane Holland, and I live at 26 Northbridge Place, and I'm back to say I paid my taxes again, and I want to thank Mr. Quinn for his December email. I've been talking about the possibility of getting a raised platform at the train station, and I recall that when we discussed this in the last time I paid taxes, committee woman Johnson commented that there was one in Morristown also. So we're the ones in between that don't have it. So Mr. Quinn came back in December and said that it has to, I heard back from New Jersey Transit on the feasibility of a high-level platform for easier access. It is a significant financial and construction undertaking and not part of their current capital plans for improvements. Okay, I understand that. But what can we do to get them to make it part of their capital plan for improvements? Since the Transportation Trust Fund will start putting money into the transit starting in 2018, shouldn't we try to get some of that money so that we can get this raised platform? Not the whole thing, just one I-beam at one end of the station. And I would think that what with our working on the master plan, and when I sat in a master plan meeting last week, our two committee people who are on the master plan committee commented how important it is to have this train station and how much we appreciate it. So I would think that we might want to consider getting some force or some oomph to get New Jersey Transit to come through and give us a raised platform. And when I went, I have been both to Morristown and Madison, and I had a chance to talk to the engineer in Madison today. He gave me, he said that we might get some help if we could get Congressman Frelinghuysen involved, getting some pressure from the top down. And I wondered if the committee would consider contacting our congressman, because some of this could be federal funds also. So these are just ideas that I hope the committee will mull over and possibly look at for the benefit of all township residents. The second thing I wanted to talk about was in December I had a party and I had a guest who passed out and I had to call 911 and bottom line is police and Morris men were great. They were wonderful. But I had a little trouble on the phone with the 911. And I know we all live in Morris Township, but just as the gentleman before me said, I live in Morris Township. The post office views this as Morristown. UPS views it as Morristown. FedEx views it as Morristown. Either works, but they recognize us as Morristown. So when I called 911, I said, 26 North Bridge Place, Morristown. And I got a response, it doesn't exist. And I was a little concerned about that. And I look at it from the perspective of, okay, maybe I should have known better. But think about a child on the phone calling 911 and being told that there's Northbridge, there are not a lot of them, especially if they were on Main or Morris or one of the others, Ridgedale. And so I wanted to bring it to your attention because I thought that
Can I ask you just, were you calling from a landline or from a cell phone?
landline, copper landline on top of it, soon to go away, you know. But truly, I mean, they couldn't even pinpoint it.
Because the landline should pick it up
I
automatically.
understand. I understand.
Right.
So those are what I.
Can you give me the date on that?
Yes, I can. Was that the 17th?
I believe it was.
Saturday, I think the 17th, give or take between 5 and 7 p.m.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Alan, just one
Yes.
thought. You might want to call or be in touch with the Lackawanna Coalition. Lackawanna
Uh-huh.
Coalition.
What
They
is
are
that?
the people who are train riders, like I was for 48 years, and they have formed a group to talk to different aspects of people who ride the train. So it might be just worthwhile to call. They're in the phone book.
Okay, well, if we have phone books.
They're on.
I'm sorry.
I understand.
I didn't know what an app was either.
I will say that because I live right near the station, and there are many people who live in Liberty Greens who are older than I am, who take the train. And I said, what do you think about having a raised platform? And their eyes just open up. That would be wonderful. That would be really great. And I wonder, does the town have any interest in pursuing this? Not paying for it, I understand, but supporting the idea and perhaps bringing it forward as something that would benefit the residents in Morris Township. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. That's a yes?
Well, I mean,
So what we're saying is we'll take it under advisement.
Okay, that's fine. That's good. Thank you.
Make a motion to close the public session, Mr. Mayor.
is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.